Okay, welcome back to the second match we have. Looks like we have a lone rider or three. Are they really lone riders if you have three of them? Are they like not so lonely riders? I don't know. That's a tough question. So let's see. Looks like Jeskai, God's Pharaoh's Gift. It's good. This will be a good matchup. I haven't played against their deck very much, so this will be interesting to see. I'm really thinking that we should have like at least one Dispossess in our sideboard just to take the God's Pharaoh's Gifts. Maybe two, but I can't imagine it's right just to have zero. So we'll see how difficult this matchup really is. I'm not going to lead with the Fatal Push, but these 1/2s definitely make it harder for our 1/1. They don't really need two ministers to mill themselves. They can just use one minister 4 times instead of 2 ministers. So we can't attack. Be much, much better if Sunscorched Champion could gain us 3 life. Oh man, our life would be a lot easier right now if we could gain 3 life with him. So what's our plan? If we just play Champion, we just gain 2 life and then pass turn. I think we just play another Lone Rider and pass. And hope to draw like the Crypt of the Eternals, the land that lets us gain 1 life, and have that plus a Sunscorched Champion that can allow us to gain 3 life to transform these. We could also just kind of suicide 1 Lone Rider in there and just attack with 1, let it die, play Sunscorched Champion, transform the other. It's not great, but it's an option. This doesn't seem like a very good matchup, just on the surface. Glorybound Initiate. That's a good one. That's a good one. That's going to let us gain enough life to transform all these Lone Riders. So we're really hoping opponent doesn't have Walking Ballista. Please no Walking Ballista, opponent. Because Walking Ballista would be real bad news. Yeah, if we get to attack with the Initiate next turn, we can swing for 4 lifelink, transform all these Lone Riders. That would be just dandy. Oh no. Well, that's got to be game, right? Yeah, like that's just game over. Because they just go get a 4/4 Walking Ballista. I guess it doesn't have counters on it, though. So yeah, they'll just probably get Angel Invention. So you can exile a creature card from your graveyard. If you do, create a token that's a copy of that card. So I don't think we can just fatal push anything. I think it'll still just keep the CMC. Yeah, it's going to keep the CMC. So they went and found another gate of the afterlife. Well, we definitely just need to attack with this Glory-bound Initiate. I don't really see how we possibly win. Because that's the great part about Gate to the Afterlife too. See how it says you can search your graveyard, hand, and or library. So they had a God's Pharaoh gift in their graveyard that they got to put into play. So next turn they're going to have another God's Pharaoh gift. I just don't see how it's possible that we can win this. All right, we definitely need Dispossess in our sideboard. I don't think the people that 5-0'd with this played against God Pharaoh gift at all. I don't imagine they did. Yeah. All right, we're going to keep on playing here to try to win, but it's pretty over. We do have access to 4 Anguished Unmakings. So, like, that is a lot of Anguished Unmakings. They usually only play 2 God Pharaoh's gifts, about. We do have a lot of 4/4 first strike trample lifelinkers, but when compared to a 6/6 flying vigilance haste lifelink, it's not so good. I kind of expect them to go get Cataclysmic Gearhulk first. I guess if they get Cataclysmic Gearhulk, they have to destroy one of their own God Pharaoh's gifts. That's kind of unfortunate for them. Like if they play another Gate to the Afterlife, sacrifice it. Four five is just, yeah. 4/5 is just awful for 4/4s. Oh, wait, is it a 4/4? Oh, right, because it comes back as a 4/4. Right. Sorry. Right. Because God's Pharaoh gift says it comes back as a 4/4. But yep, this game is all but over. Let you see a little more of their deck. Might as well attack for 4. We're at a very high life total. That's the good news. But yeah, I'm going to actually just bring back the champion from the graveyard. Could also have something like Scavenger Grounds with having these other deserts in our deck. That could be an option for main or sideboard. Help us cast Warping Whale as well. Could be an option. The reason why Scavenger Grounds is so good against them... We're dead. Is that in order for Gate of the Afterlife to trigger, they do need to have, I believe, 6 creatures in their graveyard. Yes, 6 creatures in their graveyard. So exiling their whole graveyard at one point would be pretty nice. So definitely all these Anguish Unmakings. We need those for sure. Declaration Stone doesn't sound that bad. Fatal Push just doesn't seem very necessary. It's only good at like killing Minister before they start milling. Anything else this Fatal Push doesn't do. Like that's the only possible thing Fatal Push does. Then even just killing their Minister just puts a creature in their graveyard anyway. What are you going to do? You can exile Minister. You can exile Champion of Wits. You can counter Cathartic Reunion. That's pretty sweet. All right. I'm much more into Warping Will than Fatal Push. Solemnity stops Walking Ballista. That's about it there. Yeah, that's about it there. There's probably something else in the deck that I'm not thinking of. Oh, they couldn't get the energy counters for the 1 mana 1/2 that mills themselves for the Minister. I don't think that's really worth a card though. I don't think we want Fumigate. We want to just go bigger than them. Walking Ballista is going to be kind of hard to beat. Okay, let's see. I got to cut 4 cards. These Lone Riders just not going to get in there. And keep it. And take out a Champion. A Champion just seems like a weak card overall. So you got 2 Champions. And the Harvester. Aethersphere Harvesters. I'll just take out the Sunscorched Champions. Hope our Lone Riders get there. Yeah, countering a Cathartic Reunion could be a pretty big game. So we absolutely need a land, but double Anguish Unmaking is really nice. This Harvester looks kind of silly. We can either exile Minister with Warping Whale or try to counter Cathartic Reunion. It's 3 cards. Well, if I just let him untap and then exile it next turn, I think that's worth the chance of getting a Cathartic Reunion. I can't imagine that they're going to be really looking out, like expecting Warping Whale at all. Gross. I was really hoping that was Reunion. Okay, I think I'm committed with this Warping Whale. I'm not going to exile either of these 2. With them taking a God's Pharaoh gift, most likely means they're gonna want to discard it from their hand, and obviously the most common way to discard is with Reunion. I guess Champion of Wits as well. This game's not lined up like we wanted to so far, but it's okay. They're keeping God's Pharaoh Gift in their hands. I honestly wanted to cast. I forgot I took my stop off. I honestly wanted to cast a Warping Will there at their end step and get rid of Champion. My fault. All right, let's see. If we play Harvester, then next turn we can play Lone Rider, crew it, flip Lone Rider, hopefully have a fourth land where we can also play Warping Will and or Deccanstone. Yep. We need a fourth land. Pretty bad. Okay, it's still looking pretty good for us right now. These Anguish Unmakings are going to do some work. Okay, come on, land. Come on, land. Fourth land. Here we go. Land. Ugh. Horsey. We need a land. We don't need a horsey. We need a land. Okay, what are we doing now? Like, I really wanted to play another Lone Rider and Warping Will the Angel. Still want to Warping Will the Angel. I guess we just go and attack first. Do we even attack? Like, is this even a good attack? They just take it. We go to 17. They go to 13. They can hit us back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra. And we're gaining 4. Okay, yeah, it's a good attack. Okay, now if I just play Lone Rider, just let them have the Angel. think that's actually better. Because it should be able to transform. That can hold down the fort. So now if they play another angel, we can deck and stone both of them. That'd be pretty nice. There's that reunion. Man, it'd been really nice to have that warping whale up. Let's get that other land. Did they have another one? They did. They had 2 reunions. Okay, now we really have to worry about Gate to the Afterlife now. They kept the God Pharaoh's gift in their hand the whole time, which I feel somewhat odd. I think I just play Shambling Event Pass. Do I attack with an It That Rides as 1? How are they going to block? I'm kind of confused of why they kept this in their hand. Not just have it in their graveyard to get back with Gate to the Afterlife. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's think about our combat. So I'm definitely going to keep unmaking up for God's Pharaoh Gift next turn. Right, do they have 6 creatures in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Okay, so I have to worry about that. So I attack with 1 creature. They go block, 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 block. They just block it with 5 creatures. And then what? I get to kill like a Champion of Wits and a Servo. I don't even know if I don't even want to kill a Champion of Wits. I just kill like 2 servos. It's not even worth attacking. Let's just pass turn. They get to draw 3, discard 2. I should have thought about that. And I should have Warping Whaled that Angel Invention. I forgot they got to draw 3 and discard 2. I'll just get that off the table. Ooh, Authority of the Councils is nice. What if I deck and stone the Champion of Wits and Warping Whale the Angel? I could still just die to God Pharaoh's Gift. So maybe just play Authority past turn. So 1 gate is in their graveyard. We just exiled another one. So only have 1 other gate. Or I mean, sorry, they have 2 other gates. I guess they're just going to be casting God Pharaoh's Gift. I gotta get a stop on their main phase. I should have just saved that Anguish I'm making for the gift, shouldn't I? That was most likely a mistake by me. A little trigger happy with that first Anguish I'm making there. Okay, I definitely want to deck those 2. Okay, let's get a 5th land so I can go deck and have Unmaking up, please. 5th land. Hmm. Probably should just use my Warping Whale on the one angel while I could. Just had my mana not being used too often. Just not using my mana. It's been a disappointing game. Wish I would have Fumigate in, but obviously we don't have 5 mana, and then they could just resolve Godpharaoh's Gift. So if I deck and stone the Angel of Inventions, just attack him for 8. Probably don't need to attack. And then also Warping Whale, a Champion of Wits. Taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage on their attack. They do get to play Godpharaoh's Gift and get some creature back as a 4/4, probably Angel of Invention. Probably another one of those back, actually. So I'm probably taking more than that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ugh. But they're kind of dead. They can't actually attack with everything. They'd be actually pretty dead. This authority's going to be nice. Okay, let's get aggressive. Let's get aggressive. If I Warping Whale the Glintnest Crane, then Minister also dies, and they take an extra 2, so they're taking 6 and going to 7. Or they're just taking 4 and going to 9, and they get to keep the Minister. I think we'll just do that. So Warping Whale can make a 1/1 that can crew the Harvester. Like, we can kind of make a surprise crew Harvester. Or, of course, we can just exile Champion of Wits. I kind of like making a surprise 1/1 that can crew this Harvester. We'll see how they block. They may be dead. It's possible. We Anguish Unmaking the Angel, and then also Warping Wail some creature. Okay, it does not look like they're going to be dead. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. What order? Are we doing champions last, I guess? Servos first. Okay, if we unmaking the angel, that will allow them to gift again. What are they really gifting, though? They're going to gift back Gear Hulk. It's like the best thing they can do. Which that's not that big a deal. They'll just get rid of one of our creatures. Whoops. Sorry. So let's go ahead and get rid of Angel. Black, white. Colorless. We have the other colorless there. All right, now this gets rid of all of their creatures. And we're trampling over for 5 damage. I don't think it's worth... We could like Warping Wail one of these champions to get 1 extra point of damage in. That's probably not worth it, though. So let's do that. Could bring back a champion to draw 4 cards. Not really sure what they're drawing to with that. I think I was pretty hasty with my first Anguish Unmaking. I should have waited. So I think I learned that. Like, don't get rid of Gate of the Afterlife. Get rid of God Pharaoh's Gift. So add a mana. Enchantment, artifact, creature. So we can Gideon, Emblem, and have both Harvester and It That Rides as one. It's kind of hard to say over and over. It That Rides as one, both of them lethal. All right. We got that game. It looked kind of bad for us for a little bit there. But I guess I should have just been attacking. Probably should have been attacking more to begin with as well. Don't really want the champions. Don't think we want the Fumigates, honestly. What about Sorin? What are you going to do? Probably not that much. Are you better than Crested Sunmare? No. Okay. We have learned that whenever Lone Rider transforms, it is nasty. We're going to need some help with this hand, but we got some potential. I do like Authority of the Councils against their deck. Consoles. Councils? Consoles. Consoles. Do they have no more lands? No, I'd probably figure out which land to play. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, being on the draw, we don't get a counter reunion. Quite unfortunate. I don't think I hold up Whale. I think I just get Shambling Vent down. They mulliganed. How much? They just mulliganed to 6. Okay. I don't think they mulliganed too far, but they don't have many lands in their hand. Or not, just many cards, sorry. Many cards in their hand. That's interesting. Unfortunately, Cletus is not like Anaphens of the Foremost. When they discard creatures, they don't get exiled. It's only if creatures would die. Anaphens of the Foremost said if a creature would be put into your opponent's graveyard from anywhere. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Count it. Or more appropriately, counter it. Oh, yeah, that's a big game. Opponent only has 1 card left in their hand now. Woof. Do I play Gideon or Kalidas? I guess I play Gideon. Yeah, I guess I actually just get Gideon down. Warping Whale. What a card. The old 3-for-1. Took out two reunions and Inspire Bluff Canal from their hand. Wow. For the record, I still want to dispossess in the sideboard, but wow, that's when your opponent mulligans to 6, then you 3-for-1 them. That's pretty good. Uh-oh. They can come back though. I don't think I block. What creatures they got in here? 1, 2, 3, 4 right now. I don't think I block. I'm going to wait till I play this Kalidas first. Oh, wow. A Sunmare? Still playing Kalidas first. It's time to start bashing and dancing and Prancer and Vixen. Most likely game. They have 0 cards in their hand. They're going to have to find something pretty sweet. I guess if they just draw a land, they can Ipnu Rivulet themselves. Right, and then... yeah, and then be able to sack and like get 2 more creatures in the graveyard, gate to the afterlife themselves. But even with all of that, we still have like Sunmare that each time they get a creature that we gain life, we put Horses into play. That's going to be really hard for our opponent to win that. All right, so there we go. That was our second round, or third round of the league, but second round here on the videos, and we're still going. So this looks great. See you guys for the next match.